infrastructure continues to grow, with new demands surfacing almost daily, there is a need for qualified linemen in the industry. Alpena Community College has always met the challenges given to it by the workforce community. By offering accomplished and highly trained men and women, Alpena Community College plays an important role in keeping the economy growing. The Utility Tech program at ACC is one such program that rises up to the challenges of an ever-changing industry. When the program originated in the early 90s, ACC could only accept 20 students into the program. We have since more than doubled the student population for the Utility Tech program and are currently training 44 students per year. We have had to turn away dozens of applicants due to a lack of facilities and resources.
Our program opens doors for students. It allows them to get the basic entry-level qualifications needed to qualify for an apprentice lineman position. In the past, utility companies have relied pretty much on on-the-job training, but oftentimes this on-the-job training wouldn't allow them to climb, work in elevated work sites for at least 6 months into their training program, after which time it was pretty late for them to be finding out that somebody was afraid of heights or couldn't work at heights. So what our program, when it initially started, our primary focus was on the climbing aspect of training apprentice linemen. And the employers could be pretty much assured that a graduate of our program would be someone that they could count on to enter into their apprentice programs and be a qualified climber. Now, in communications, there's been a much greater emphasis on fiber optics and fiber optic construction and getting away from copper wire. Therefore, we've modified our program to include fiber optic cable and fiber optic fusion splicing, something that I believe Alpena Community College is the only community college and perhaps the only college in the state that trains individuals and certifies people on fusion splicing of fiber optic cable. In addition, the changes have included much more technology. As the power lines become more automated, as the grid becomes smarter, students have had to learn more about breakers and remote breaker operations, computer aspects of controlling the grid. It's calling for somebody who is more well-rounded in computer applications in addition to the physical training and physical qualities of being able to climb poles, operate heavy equipment, and do those types of things. So the continuing evolving nature, our program has evolved right along with it. We were the first program in the state of Michigan at the community college level to teach utility technology, and we've been doing it now since 1990-91.
Growth in the electric utility industry, especially in smart grid technologies, requires the need to keep up with the latest technological advances. With a shift into green technology, which captures such as wind turbines and turns it into harnessable power of the wind, the need for expansion is energy, as well as fuel cell systems and photovoltaic systems which capture sunlight and turns it into usable electricity. The need for expansion is now.
Michigan Public TV's exclusive coverage of the state of the state.
We in Michigan will seize upon this surging demand for renewable energy to increase the supply of good-paying jobs in Michigan. So here's the next aggressive goal. By the year 2020, Michigan will reduce our reliance on fossil fuels for generating electricity by 45%.
If we had more facilities or bigger facilities, we could have more students. You know, currently we have this is March, and for next year we already have over 120 applicants for these 44 spots. Now we'd love to be able to take more, but we just don't have the facilities to be able to do that. And if we had other options for these students, such as the relay and control and the wind energy, if we had other options for these students to come to school where they could get a good job, then we'd be able to take them. But currently, we're just maxed out as far as how many students we can take in this program. The future for the utility tech program is I foresee we're getting into alternative energy systems such as geothermal, wind energy, and solar energy. We also have started a new program where we're getting into relay and control, which deals with the smart grid technology, and this is more on the transmission grid end, where this is the metering and switching systems that control our national power grid. Two years ago, Consumers Energy and International Transmission Company had requested that we add to the program and turn it into a full 2-year associate's degree with the general education, the English, and a public speaking class and things like that. So we did that 2 years ago, which allowed us to take in more students. As a whole, we doubled our program to where we can take 44 students in the certificate program and an additional number of students in the associate degree program, where they can be on site taking the general education courses before they actually get into the climbing portion. I think it's pretty successful as far as the feedback that we get from our graduates. And being in business like we have for 18 years, we have a lot of graduates who are now in supervisory positions with many of the co-ops in the utility companies, and through their support, they help donate equipment.
I am currently employed at Alpena Power Company as an apprentice lineman. What got me interested in this career was a career day that we had during high school when we came to the college, and we visited the utility tech program, and I knew then that's exactly what I wanted to do. What I like about the job is being outdoors, working outdoors, and having a brotherhood of people that understand what we do and how we do things, and the joy that comes with the completion of a job well done. The utility tech program prepared me by giving a hands-on experience of what you will be doing day to day on a day-to-day basis, and getting an understanding of the job of the utility lineman. The best thing about the utility tech program was the instructor's knowledge of the topic, the one-on-one hands-on experience that you get, and also being in the Alpena community.
An ongoing relationship with local area co-ops has allowed our students to have a hands-on experience in the field through the use of equipment and materials generously donated by these partners.
As the program has evolved, our partners through our advisory committees have contributed more as far as equipment and donation of trucks and equipment that's needed in day-to-day line construction. So we've expanded our program then to 44 students a year for the utility technology program because of a continuing greater need for trained entry-level apprentices. In addition to that, the communications industry has, and even the inside wireman positions have evolved as well. More smart wiring systems, more communication systems, more fiber communication systems within buildings has led to an evolution in our electrical apprentice program as well. And in that program, we also meet the needs of about 44 students a year. So in our two electrical programs currently, we're looking at about 88 students a year.
After completing the 2-year program, a fully qualified lineman will have basic knowledge and understanding of both overhead construction and underground construction components before entering the apprentice program through an employer. Upon program completion, the lineman will also hold a commercial driver's license in the state of Michigan, which will enable him to transport vehicles to and from the work site. Alpena Community College is an educational leader, offering our students the latest educational tools and resources available. Continued support from both local businesses and state agencies will enable us to expand educational opportunities and physical resources for students.